Hi, welcome to the channel. This is a current energy check-in for October 7th, 2025. I hope this finds you well. Let's see what's going on for the collective today. What's the energy like on the 7th of October? All right, we have desert. So solitude, solitary. All right, something about being alone in solitude or solitary, doing things on your own, or some sort of isolation, like the desert. Maybe you're out in the desert literally, or something about that kind of space. All right, we have two coming out. Let's take Pride in the reverse, number 19, and we have Communication also in the reverse, number 35. So Pride and Communication in the reverse, and Desert. And we have Defend in the reverse with the Scorpion. And the Guide in the reverse. Correction, Inheritance. All right, let's see. I'm going to get one more from this deck. What is the theme? What are the themes I want to say this week, but I'm talking about the 7th of October. What's the theme? Are we dealing with health? Okay, and I believe something about Chiron has to do with health. I don't know if it was squaring something, Mercury squaring Chiron. I'm not sure, but so it emphasizes health. All right, so let's see what's going on. So somebody could be more focused on their health, and I feel like someone could be being more alone and less prideful, maybe less communicative, because someone could be going within to be more reflective and not as defensive. Maybe this is someone that is examining their mental health and their emotional health, and it could be a retreat, or it could be just someone, pulling their energy back to really see where they are, where they stand. Especially are they healthy, or is someone toxic? Someone could be pulling back from toxicity and really looking into their health today. Let's see what's going on. So overall, we have the Judgment card in reverse. So unfinished business. So I feel like someone's not ready to draw the line or make a final decision. Somehow there's unfinished business. There's like processing going on. Someone's processing something about themselves. I feel like someone wants to change. Someone is in a transitional mood or a transformational mood. Someone could be questioning themselves or their past actions or their emotions or their emotional well-being. Death card in the reverse. I feel like someone is thinking of changing themselves, looking deep into themselves. And we're approaching Scorpio season after Libra season. I feel like there's a need to really dive deep here, or someone's thinking maybe you really need to examine yourself. Are you emotionally healthy, or is someone emotionally healthy? The challenge is the Four of Swords. And I feel like this is about, rest, recovery. And it's more than that, though. It's like, it's like someone that's really looking at who am I? What am I all about? Am I emotionally healthy, or am I closed off to who I truly am, emotionally, spiritually? I feel like someone is kind of questioning that, or feeling like they need to transform themselves, and they may need time to connect with their inner child or with their inner self, and they may need more rest. This could be a little draining, or someone may need time to contemplate, meditate. So in the strength area, we have the Three of Wands, thinking about one's future. What is life looking like for someone in the future? And it starts with the inner person. Who are you? What do you see for your future? Where do you see yourself in the future? I think someone's questioning their placement and their role in life and who they are, how they deal with things emotionally, spiritually, and where they foresee that taking them into the future. We also have potentially someone coming toward you that wants a new beginning, someone that wants to have a fresh start with the Fool card. And we also, in the advice, we have the Five of Pentacles. Maybe someone is needing to really watch their finances or pay attention to spending. The outcome here is Ten of Cups, happiness, love, joy, harmony with others. So we're going to get some clarity. So I feel like this is about someone who's kind of like pulling away, trying to get to know themselves today, trying to see deeper into themselves and where they want to be in the future and how they want to present themselves. Someone's also thinking about being alone. What does it mean to be alone? Or do they really want to be alone forever? I feel like someone is really thinking and contemplating their relationships at this time, and if they have healthy relationships, and maybe who they want to spend the rest of their life with, or if they want to spend the rest of their life alone. I feel like someone is really looking into it, like, who will they be happy with, or will they make someone else happy? If this is you, you could be thinking about what are the changes? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see you? Who do you see yourself with? Are you emotionally grounded? Are you happy? Are you fulfilled in your life? Do you have harmony in your relationships? Or do you foresee yourself being left out in the cold or feeling alone? Do you see harmony between you and others in your life? Let's see what the Death card has to say. What is that? What is it about? It's transformation. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I feel like could be that you're dealing with a Scorpio or someone with heavy water placements. Someone feels like they are emotionally detached, or emotionally there's problems, like out of balance. This Queen of Cups in the reverse may need to check in with their emotions. They could be someone that is selfish about love or doesn't want to share love, doesn't really understand their feelings or deal with their feelings well. They could be very immature when it comes to their feelings. They could be someone that takes but doesn't give, or someone that's really closed off or immature or damaged emotionally. I'm getting damaged. Someone could be very broken. And someone maybe feels they need to change and open their heart chakra. What is this Four of Swords? Seven of Swords. Someone could be questioning whether they've been honest with themselves here emotionally. And I feel like this is someone that may have hurt people in the past, or someone feels like they've been deceived by others in the past, and that's why they could have a closed heart chakra. Maybe they're not willing to trust people at this time because they've been hurt in the past. Or maybe they've hurt others in the past, and now they need time to really contemplate what have they dealt, what kind of cards have they been dealt emotionally, and what kind of cards are they dealing emotionally. Are they treating others with fairness, love, equity, honesty, or are they manipulative? Is this someone that's manipulative? There could be someone manipulative in your life that has been deceptive. This is someone that may be pulling back now to really look at themselves in the mirror, so to speak, and what they've done to other people or even to themselves, or this is you thinking about what has happened to you. Maybe you've been stabbed in the back emotionally, or you've been betrayed or deceived in some way, and you need to reflect on how that has affected your inner child. This is a deep reflection on hurt, pain, deception, betrayal. It's someone is reflecting deeply on those type of things today. But someone is also thinking about their future and how this could transform. It's like learning a lesson from this, and how will it carry forward into the future. So someone really wants to maybe reveal to themselves maybe their deepest fears, like admitting to themselves, confessing, this is how I acted, or this is how I was treated. Really facing one's dark side, or really facing a darkness that happened in your life in order to deal with the future, in order to embrace the future and the present moment by confronting the past, confronting those dark shadows, those skeletons in your closet. I feel like this is a day where someone may be really looking at the skeletons in their closet and thinking, damn, what did I do? Or what was done to me? And how can I face these fears and open up to my future and have a brighter path in front of me, and a better way of handling emotions and treating people is what I'm feeling. This is someone coming to terms with what they've done in the shadows, or what has been done to them in the shadows, in order to move forward into the future, to have a better life, to have a better dream, a better vision. So I feel like with this Fool card, it's someone that really wants to confront these shadows and then live a clean life or a better life. Because this is someone that's unhappy with how they've acted. This is someone that could have been dealing with addictions, overindulgence, going to the extreme, not dealing with their emotions in a healthy way. This is someone that could have been, addicted to something, or escapism, and it really didn't make them happy. So I feel like this is someone that really wants to clear out these shadows, clear out these addictions, and come fresh and renewed, in life. So this is either you or someone you're dealing with. What is this Five of Pentacles? Someone's realizing that if they don't clear out these shadows and change their ways, or change how they feel, how they act, how they treat others, that they're going to end up alone and out in the cold, or broke, or just like having no one. So I feel like someone really wants to talk about it. Someone's really in their head about, okay, what's going to happen to me if I don't clear out the things that I've done and change my ways and change my perspective on and my feelings. I feel like someone's really in their head about it. Someone needs to think about this and, take more than a day to come to terms with something here, that they could be left out in the cold or left alone if they continue down this way, I feel. So someone's really thinking about that. The outcome is beautiful. Ten of Cups, harmony, happiness in relationships. Feeling like someone is going to choose that. Someone wants to choose love, harmony, union with others that is honest and emotional. They're emotionally available. And I feel like before this, someone has been jumping from person to person, very shallow energy. Someone maybe was a cheater, a liar, or someone that really didn't have emotions. They didn't invest long-term emotionally in anyone. They just had a lot of followers or people in their life or situations in their life that it was no emotional depth. Now someone really wants to choose a way where they can have emotional depth and an emotional connection with someone in their life. Someone special, someone that they can hold on to, that they can have, a ride or die or something. And it doesn't have to be a romantic, it could be just with family. Someone wants to choose to have harmony and emotional availability in relationships. This could be you or someone around you. This is someone that feels they can still change. They can still wake up to their calling. And we got the devil that came out right there. So, yeah, it could be that you're dealing with the Capricorn, but it's someone, I just feel like someone here is very toxic. And they're realizing that about themselves. They're like, oops, like, I've been like a playboy or a playgirl for all these years, or I've betrayed all these people, or I've been emotionally detached. I've never invested emotionally, or I've never had a long term love where I've, unveiled my heart and committed myself and had a depth of love with someone. Someone's just very toxic. Someone could be, um, like, just they have been seeking pleasure all the time, very shallow, very superficial. And now I feel like, but someone feels like they still have time to change. This devil energy. Tell me more about this devil. I feel like this devil still has some kind of hope, like, yeah, this devil, they could be a fire sign, but I feel like they want to be inspired. They want to be motivated to be their best self. They want to change their ways. They're very attractive. Whoever this is a very attractive person. But I feel like this is someone that has been hiding a shadow side of themselves. And it's been detrimental to not only themselves, but to the people around them. And now they're taking a time out, and this could be someone around you, or this is you, to realize that this has caused a lot of pain, and this is even going to bring them into a place of regret where they're feeling alone and stuck and maybe even destitute. So I feel like this is someone that wants to inspire, they want to motivate, they want to live their best life, they want to change themselves, they want to take action. Queen of Wands energy. Someone could really like to eat raspberries, or they like raspberry ice cream or raspberry chocolate. Let's see, what is dessert? But this is someone facing themselves here today. Lovers in reverse. So someone may feel in separation from someone they love, and they could be questioning themselves at this time. Maybe they lost someone they love, and they're realizing, and their pride is in reverse. Someone is swallowing their pride. Someone is like, oh, I was this player, I was prideful. Someone's trying to be strong and realize, they had been very prideful. And maybe they lost someone that was very good to them, or loving, or loyal. So someone's trying to come back from this. Tell me more about communication. But I feel like this is someone that's in isolation right now. They may feel rejected, or they may reject talking about this. This is someone that may not want to talk about this right now. They're keeping it to themselves. What is defend in the reverse? Someone doesn't want anyone pointing the finger at them. They need to find this out themselves anyway. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like someone may be kind of lazy about facing this and doing something about it, but they definitely know about it now. They definitely are realizing something about themselves, but they may be a little bit like, who cares? I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to defend myself. I'm not going to, no one's pointing the finger at me right now, but I know what I've done is wrong, or I know that I'm not having the best ways about me, but they're kind of just, what am I going to do about it? Like, I don't need to defend myself, but I also don't need to do anything about it. So let's see, what is this person planning to do? This person may feel like they are already very alone. Five of Pentacles in the reverse again. This person wants to feel a sense of belonging. They want to restore some sort of harmony in relationships and emotional connections. So I feel like this person is realizing these things on their own, maybe with the help of a guide. There could be a guide around this person that's helping them. This is something regarding person's health. So someone is kind of fighting it, like they've had a lot of conflict, they've had a lot of turmoil, and maybe they haven't had time to deal with their health. I feel like this person's combative. So this is not someone that is going to easily take advice where someone says, "Hey, you've been really shady, you've been a player, why don't you change your ways?" It's not like that. It's not that easy. This is someone that gets defensive or offended, and they may even be really argumentative about it if someone points out that you're not emotionally healthy. So it's not like something they're not going to like that. They could argue with themselves. They could have an internal conflict going on. It's like maybe because they really felt like that lifestyle they were leading was good, but it's not really working out. And I feel like they're realizing it's going to end up in some sort of destitution. Tell me more about this Five of Swords. Yeah, this is someone that's realizing that being a party girl or party boy, or someone that was playing with people's emotions, or manipulative, or emotionally immature, or emotionally uninvested and detached, it's not really good for them. And it's created a lot of conflict, anger, and people that have been, fighting with them or angry with them. It's not. So this person may be trying to separate themselves from that energy, to have some time alone, to think, to contemplate, to realize something about themselves. Here is what I'm getting. And this could be you or someone you know. Let's see what's going on here with the Shamanic Oracle. What's this all about? All right, so we have journey, imagination, and I don't think I've ever pulled this one. Trust your visions. Everything in your imagination is real. Focus only on what you wish to bring into your life. Your manifestation skills are strong, so be careful with your thoughts and projections. A new experience opens a whole world of possibilities. A new gateway has opened. You are invited to step into an unexplored world with new perspective. Have faith, for journey will guide you safely and valiantly through unfamiliar territory. You may be blinded for a while as you stumble through the unknown, but continue to trust. Know you are being led on an adventure you seek. It's time to stop playing it safe. Your dreams can only be realized if you dare to explore unfamiliar avenues. Imagination is the key. Journey invites you to meet the mystical beings, guides, and totems you have been longing to connect with. As you traverse through other worlds, you will be amazed by the wonders you see. These marvels have been in your imagination waiting to be seen. Who told you to ignore the pictures and scenes that play out in your mind? Trust in the visionary you truly are. You are not making it all up. When journey appears, it brings the thrill of new experience and anticipation. So whoever you or someone around you is about ready to embark on a journey, or someone is contemplating getting out of a state of emotional immaturity, detachment, and even deceptive energy in order to undertake a new journey of the mind, of the soul, of your visions. This is someone that's embracing new perspectives. So it's either you or someone around you. It's a good day to imagine the possibilities and to realize that you can change your life. And think about, I feel like whoever this is, and if this is you, is about who are your closest relationships. That could be another thing that someone's thinking about. What do you have in your life that is creating harmony in those relationships and bringing you joy? And what is bringing you joy and love and adventure in your journey, along your journey? That's something to imagine all the possibilities of today. All right, let's see what else. So guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. So I feel like someone could feel really guilty, but it's okay. It's time to embrace a new journey. It's time to transform. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. So someone may need to forgive themselves or others. Let's see what the angels have for us today. Hope. Hope is a choice. I choose to be hopeful. The angels remind you that without hope, you can't build belief. Your actions are directionless. Your purpose feels like a pipe dream, and true meaning seems unattainable. Hope is about recognizing that good things are yet to come and about expecting them to come. So have hope, nurture hope, expect good things to come into your life. They're coming, but you have to have hope, right? And we have fluorite. Find peace within. So that's what I have for you. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.